Simbo. This is my partner CL. All right, man. For
Yes,
what
sir.
might be the most absurd, terrifying, high stakes night in modern fighting history, Friday night in Miami, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. CL, help me out here. How did we get here from Mike Tyson to this?
Hey, man. First, for Mike Tyson, which I think Mike Tyson, I think that was a little scripted. I think Mike had to hold back his punches in the fight. That's how he ended up twisting his knee because I ain't never seen him bite and chew on his gloves like he did. The only thing I ever seen him do is chew on ears, hold it for your
Right.
ear. He was a cold on chewing on ears, but I think he got frustrated because he saw him in so many openings where he could have hit Jake Paul. That's how he hurt himself. But it was absurd because now all of a sudden, Tank Davis, who fight at 135, Jake Paul, I'm pretty sure, walked around at 200 and some pounds when he was talking about he was going to fight Tank Davis. That was something I really didn't want to see, but I was curious on how it would look. But I'm glad it didn't happen. But now he doing something big on this one. When I say big, he messing one of the biggest heavyweights that's out there
Well,
right now, an active heavyweight in Anthony Joshua. So I definitely want to see how this goes.
Well, the world thought that Jake Paul would take it easy out. You know what I'm saying? Instead, he signed a sanctioned 8 round heavyweight bout
Yeah.
against the two-time unified champion. Hey man, this ain't no exhibition me, man. This judgment day. I saw a video with Dante Wilder earlier this week calling the whole thing scripted. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't believe a world where he live in that Jake Paul survived a clean shot from Anthony Joshua. I
I can't
mean,
be- I,
I mean,
I can't believe it. I
I
can't
mean,
believe it.
Anthony Joshua got what 25 knockouts.
Anthony Joshua is a guy who's 6'6", Adonis guard. When you just look at his body, people will look at his body and stuff. They go, "Oh, he should be on the trophy." You know what I'm saying? Because that's how big and strong. Now, for regular, real fighters who he have lost to legitimate real fighters. But for a kid who started off doing this as a hobby and turned it into a profession, I just don't think he got enough skill to do anything with Anthony Joshua. I think if Anthony Joshua wanted to, he should be able to take him out in the first round. But Jake Paul should make it to the end. If he make it to the end somehow, or even hurt Anthony Joshua, everything is scripted. It should be like
Well,
your General Hospital or anything else.
well, look,
Maybe
look. Uh, That's the narrative. Jake Paul, I think he leaned into that. He actually admitted that he's scared. He said that he's keeping him up at night. But he
mm,
also pointed, to the pressure. Look, Anthony Joshua, he the one with his legacy on the line right here. If he don't end this fight in the first or second round, it starts creeping into the arena like, ooh, maybe, that's when, it's kind of scripted. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
mhm.
this man ain't supposed to be in the ring with him. But, I don't know. Anthony Joshua, what, he's 6'6"?
He's 6'6".
He got a reach advantage.
Mm-hmm.
He's active. He's an active heavyweight. I mean, this ain't Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was 58 years old. You know what I'm saying? And man,
Yeah.
this guy who he holding, this guy is holding 3 world titles just a couple of years ago. Anthony
Mm-hmm.
Joshua is a real boxer. We always been complaining about, man, he ain't fighting nobody real. Well, he got him one this time.
Yeah, he got the real deal, and his last name ain't Holyfield. His last name is Joshua, and with the last name Joshua, if Joshua don't use them jabs, they could go with the J on his last name, and then throw a lot of punches and bunches with a guy that you should have no fear and coming straight in the ring and going straight at him. You the bigger guy, you the more skilled guy. You know Jake, all he got is a right hand. That's all he looked to land is an overhand right. And I just don't think he's gonna be tall enough to have the range and distance and long enough arms to do anything with Anthony Joshua. To me, he shouldn't even better land a punch on a guy with the caliber of an Anthony Joshua. He shouldn't even be able to land a punch.
Well, Anthony Joshua hadn't fought in over a year since that Du Bois
Don't matter.
loss.
Don't
Do
matter.
we have ring rust? Is it a mental game with a boxer? Because you say you the boxing expert. Is he gonna have a little rust?
You got ring rust against real fighters. Not saying that Jake Paul is not a real fighter. He trained to be a real fighter. He can whoop just the average person
I mean,
who think
he
they can
just
just
came off a win against Julio Cesar
come
Chavez.
on. Oh, you talking about a cocaine head, an alcoholic, and all that there. He ended up getting arrested shortly after the fight. He got arrested. So he fought a junkie. That's a junkie.
Hey
Julio
man,
Cesar
okay,
Chavez is
okay.
a
Well,
junkie.
let's jump off. Let's jump into the numbers right quick.
Okay.
The reported purse is 184 million.
Ooh.
Netflix is streaming this for free to all the subscribers. Man, it's gonna break the internet. But I'm just hoping that it don't break Jake Paul permanently, like he don't get knocked out, because it's a gamble for the ages. If Jake Paul survive 8 rounds, he gonna win the respect for people like me and you in the boxing community. But if AJ, get him and tag him one, well, that's the end of the boxing influencer era. You know what I'm saying? Let's
If
go hit
Jake
a brick
Paul make it,
wall.
if Jake Paul make it 8 rounds, he not gonna gain respect from nobody. He gonna lose respect. Him and Anthony Joshua, because everybody gonna feel like we know this is scripted. He gonna lose respect. Now I respect him for what he's doing. He always have great fights on the card. He's a hell of a promoter, and he
Right. I
got people
totally
their
agree
biggest
with that.
paydays. But I
He put
just, huh?
he definitely put eyes back into the boxing world. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? And I
yeah, he's
I,
a
I got
plus.
much respect for Jake Paul for that. I got much respect how he put the women boxers in the main events where they can be seen, eyes can be on them, and give them great paydays. So I'm not saying Jake Paul is bad for boxing at all. I've never said that.
No, he's
I
not.
think he's the best boxing promoter / fighter that we've seen ever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's
Well, I
just
ain't
how
gonna
I
say
feel
all
about it.
that ever, but we gonna say he's pretty good at what he do right now.
I mean, his
You know what I'm
purchase
saying?
is bigger than Money May.
Well, just
Hey,
because you
hold on.
giving people their biggest purse
His
don't mean that they're
purchase is
great
bigger than
promoters.
Money Made with anybody he fought. He's putting on female boxers. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing his thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hey man, I want to shout out to all the people that's in the live. We appreciate it, man. Go ahead and subscribe to get notified. We are famous, man. We sure appreciate it. Yeah, Jake is fake like his YouTube channel, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he's a great promoter. I'm not gonna take that away from him. I just think that he bit off a little bit too much of this apple right here. I think he gonna get knocked out personally. That's
yeah,
my opinion.
yeah. He's a great showman. He's a great showman / promoter. He's a great showman. Now, as far as his promoter skills, I don't know who all behind the scenes helping him with it there. But for as a great showman and putting on great cards, pretty good cards, I applaud him for that. Like you say, along with the women and putting on real fights on the card. So,
Yeah.
but still, if this Anthony Joshua fight go past 4 rounds, I'm gonna give him 4. I'm even standing out to 4. Because to me, I don't think it should go past 2. But if we go anywhere past that and Jake is not on his back sleep or a technical knockout or something, fighting Anthony Joshua, hey, I don't know how many more of these I'm gonna watch.
Okay. Well, we'll find out Friday night. I mean, the ring walks is at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. I had a popcorn. Jake got me again watching Netflix on a Friday night. And bring the insurance, Jake. Bring your insurance. You know what I'm saying? State Farm need to be there.
This is about
Well,
the
look.
only time I Netflix and chill. This here, was on stuff like this here. Besides that, I don't really watch Netflix like that. But this is the time that I'm really gonna be Netflix and chill.
Jake Paul has done his job. He's brought the decaf out to watch a boxing match on a Friday night. Hey man, with that being said, look, you gotta subscribe to get notified. I'm Simbo,
I am CL.
and we all famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah.